Hey guys, I am about to do my second interview for this position. I don't even know if I should say the name. Um, and I have, I think, another interview later on this week, possibly. They haven't gotten back to me. I sent them my availability. They haven't gotten back. So I just wanted to make this video. I don't know if it's necessarily, it's just like the nerves of just the interview. But once I get in it, I feel like I'll be fine. I've already prayed. I'm just like needing to trust God and whatever plan that he has for me. And just like lean into that and stay calm and not overthink or overanalyze anything and take my time. I'm just asking God to like clear my thoughts and allow my words to come through clearly, so that everybody understands and that I'm interpreting things the way that I mean them. But it starts at 9. It's 8:51. I'm about to just continue to sit here and prep. I also am going to probably log in maybe like 3 minutes before and just leave my audio and my video off until other people join in and make sure that everything's fine. But yeah, I had it all like planned to do it like in my room, but there's being some like construction going on in the house, so it's way too noisy and distracting, and I didn't want to reschedule it, and I just want to get it over with so we can, it's a 3 interview process, so 3 steps, and this is the second step. So, and then next week is like a holiday, so I don't want to like postpone things too much, but I also want to leave room for potential other interviews for the rest of the week. So I just wanted to document this and just share so I can review. And I like had a big emotional cry yesterday, just like proud of myself for how far I've gotten and like all of the things that I did in order to get to this opportunity to even like feel comfortable or qualified enough to work for like an organization. So yeah, we're just going with the flow, trusting God and his timing, and I just pray that everything works out according to his will and not mine. Like, I'm just really trying to not focus too much on myself and just focus on God's plan and just like seeking him because he makes everything perfect. So yeah, I had to turn the air off because it was making too much noise. So let's just pray I'm not up here sweating and getting hot. I always usually have a water bottle nearby because you're talking a lot. And I have my headphones to put in to like help with the noise. But yeah, here we go. So here's my little setup. Let me close this. So here's my little setup. You don't need to have everything. This is a piano bench, a box, and then my laptop, my headphones, my lip gloss, my water. I'm sitting in a chair. My shoes are down there. My book bag's right there. This is the view. So yeah. Sitting in an old chair. This is kind of like my background. I thought this was kind of cute. My granddad's picture is right there. So he's with me. Jesus is with me in my heart. So hey guys, today is a Friday. I am dressed because I have an interview. And I'm getting ready for said interview as we speak. It's at 9:15 and currently it is 8:34. I'm getting my tea together. I already have a water upstairs so that that's taken care of. I already set up a little interview station. I already checked the angles. And I'm dressed. So like I have on a business shirt, but then I have on just these white joggers just to feel a little complete. And yeah, I am in my 3rd round with one company, and then I'm in doing one interview. They didn't tell me if it was multiple interviews or not. So I really don't know what I'm going to be getting into. One's in Tennessee, one's in North Carolina. So there's that. And one's kind of like in a clinic-based setting, and then the other is in the hospital setting, from my understanding. And that's the one I haven't interviewed yet with, so I really don't know what the deal is. But I'm ready to be done. I've been doing interviews now for a week, because I started the first interview with this one organization in Tennessee last Friday, and then I did the second interview on Monday, and then this was the third interview today. So I feel like I've been doing interview. I literally cannot wait to relax. Do I feel like they're going to offer me the job? I do feel that way. And I just hope that the start date works out the way that I hope it does, and then like the pay, obviously. So that's what I'm anticipating and hopeful for. And yeah, I just like, once I get in the interview, I'm fine. It's just like, ooh, what's next? And I have like my follow-up questions already. Like, I've already had them since 2 years ago when I was looking for another job in St. Louis at the time. So excuse me. But yeah, just thought I'd keep you guys updated on this vlog. I already have an interview tip video I created, but if you guys want me to maybe create an updated one, because now a lot of my interviews have been virtual for obvious reasons, because I'm trying to relocate out of the state. So I'm not, able to just fly on the whim. If they want to fly me out, then I'm more than happy to do that. But yeah, that's just where I am now. And then after that I have to work. So I have 2 hours of interviews, and then I work for a few hours. So here we go. Almost done. So I finished my interview with the hospital in North Carolina, and it was just kind of like a get to know me. I don't think that it was necessarily an interview. Like, they didn't really ask me any like social work type of questions, like what would you do or how would you. It was like, tell us about yourself. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be upset if I didn't get the job. I think that it will be kind of a cool, it will be definitely challenging. And I've been saying that I wanted a challenge. So it would be challenging to, do the job. But I don't think that it would be impossible. So I think I would be, from my understanding, I would be the only social worker dealing with the discharge planning for the patients. So that is what concerns me, is that like I wouldn't have any additional support or anyone to confer or to ask questions to. That's a social worker. Obviously you have like the medical staff and personnel, but I like working with other social workers for the most part. I mean, I genuinely do. I think it's good to have other people, because doctors have other people to confer with, nurses have other people to confer with. I would be reporting directly to a nurse as well. I don't know if she's a nurse or nurse practitioner. She didn't clarify that. So that's a concern. Sorry, it's a lemon. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the options, bring up. Depending on how this next interview go, and if I'm offered the job and if things work well, I'm going to apply. I'm going to accept that position, because I also think that they have a lot of benefits for me as a person and as a professional, if that makes any sense. I'll explain it more when I talk about the new job that I accept, or I'll explain in another video and break it down for you guys if you want. So yeah, I have 4 minutes until the next interview, and so I'm gonna watch a little something on YouTube until then. And I'll check in with you guys later. I need to get to work, but not get to start work. Done. I can't even believe it. It went so well. I think they're gonna offer me the job. I got offered the job so I accepted. This is crazy. Like, I've been mentally preparing for this, but like now that it's real, it's like, oh crap. I have things that I need to do. What? I'm gonna be working in Tennessee. This was not a part of the plan. Like, zilch, part of my original plan. I haven't even spent like a full day in Nashville before. I went for my cousin's graduation, went to his graduation, stayed in a hotel, and left. I know nothing about Nashville other than Broadway and country music. But like, it's crazy because I just feel like God's been preparing for this transition for me, because I've just been like looking at apartments in Nashville, looking at areas, looking at different like social groups, trying to find a church home so that I can make connections while I'm there. And like, this is gonna be the hardest thing that I do in my last year of my 20s. Like, way to go out with a bang, girl. So this is crazy. This is complete craziness. Yeah, so I kind of need to like make a plan to go to Nashville and look at apartments. Thank you, God. That's all I have to say. It's like, thank you, God. Because like, even when I wanted to leave my current job, even when I struggle and like have difficulties and challenges, like, God's always had a plan and like always had a vision. And it took me to being open to that vision and being accepting of God's will for my life and his plan and his purpose. And who knows, like, this may not be long term, but it's something that I just feel like I have to do. So yeah. Dang, God works in crazy ways. All right. I told my mom already. My brother knows because he was with her. But I'm going to call my dad first. And then I'll tell my family, the rest of my family and my friends. I just want to tell my parents first. Something that I can share with them before I tell my friends. And yeah, I'll tell them tomorrow. Let me just like relish in this moment. I love you guys. For those of you who are watching this, I love you, but I'm gonna tell my parents first. And then I'll share the big news with you guys. And now obviously my YouTube peeps know, so prepare the move-in content, the house, apartment decorating content. Okay, bye.